Kind of.
I feel like we should get a good stretch. Again, I have lipstick on my teeth. Thank you.
You know what? Can you come back in a few minutes?
Yeah,
we're not quite
give us
ready.
a minute.
Morning to you, sunshine. What day is this? Is it Thursday?
Yes.
Next Stop Friday. Thanks for having us in your home. I'm Lena.
And I'm Denise. In for Sally, of course. And we have Mike here. He's in
for Mike.
Just normal old me, you know, nothing all that exciting this morning. Here's the great news. We are finally not...
Start you off with your top stories here this morning. Going to start in Northeast Houston, where there was a deadly shooting last night.
Houston police found a man believed to be in his 30s, shot several times in his car. Well, a financial crisis may have been averted at Houston City Hall, but Governor Abbott says Houston could still lose more than $100 million in funding. Okay, now City Council did vote on Wednesday 13-4 to amend that controversial ordinance about police cooperation with ICE. Now, the compromise would seem to reverse Governor Greg Abbott's recent decision to pull back $114 million in state money. Hey. Oh, not for me. Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to your Thursday. Hope all is well now that the weather's looking a little nicer. Mike, have y'all been getting some good questions lately?
What, you mean on the this Behind the Break live stream?
Yes.
No, we've been getting like a little bit snubbed. I feel like I miss our friends who usually join us.
George? You mean to tell me George hasn't been communicating?
That's correct.
George, where are you? We're looking for you. We count on you.
And Richard, where do you work?
And
yeah, we never heard from Richard.
Wait, no. What's the other one? What's her name?
Chantre.
And a quick reminder to catch us behind the break. Of course, you can download the Fox Local app for your smartphone or TV. And
is that free, Denise?
Why, yes, it is, Lena.
Well, thank you so much. Come on down.
So good to be talking about our Texans again. It is draft day. The team has 8 picks for this year's draft, and General Manager Nick Caserio is sticking to the game plan of taking the best player that will fit the team. All right, well, get ready to crank up the AC. The Old Farmer's Almanac is out with its summer predictions. Oops, excuse me. Sorry. All right, moving on to this story. So Americans may be rethinking how they travel, looking beyond big cities and towards smaller hidden gems. Fox's Oliviana Calmes is in Arnaudville, Louisiana, with a look at what's drawing people to these smaller getaways.
Is there anything better than the Southwest Freeway? Live look at the Southwest Freeway at 4:24 in the morning. Hey, one couple from South Africa is sharing the welcome home they got after coming back from a trip.
Yeah, so their 3 daughters were with a full-time nanny while they were away, and they made like this.
But I see that as a positive. Like, what a great reminder. What a good life you have.
I'd be like, thank you.
Yeah,
thanks,
what a good life you have. Coming home to us, your beautiful children, right? It could be a positive. Hey, a teacher in San Antonio.
Oh, I love when teachers get creative and relate to the students, because I feel like they learn best.
And thank you, teachers, for what you do.
Yes, we appreciate it.
Yes, because it's been years since we've been in school, longer for her, but we still remember our favorite teachers. You know, questions about NASA's future. I did. I was saying I
missed the highlights.
Well, I was saying my Spanish got infinitely better over the week.
Oh.
And thank goodness.
How do you say Denise is beautiful in Spanish?
There's no translation for that in any language.
You're going to have them, you know? That's just life. They're everywhere. Right beside you. They're at home.
So funny, Denise. Such a character. Oh, I will tell you, my favorite show, Hacks, is back for the 5th and final season.
Hacks? I haven't heard of that one.
Oh my gosh, it's on HBO with Gene Smart and Hannah Einbinder.
I'll have to add this. Oh, the producer says it's good too.
It's my favorite.
Hacks on HBO.
Yes, it's like heartwarming, funny.
I love a good show.
It's so good.
Things that make you go,
You know what? That would make a great song lyric. You should work on that. Morning to you, sunshine. Thursday. Next up, Friday. You hang in there, okay? Hey, thanks for having us in your home. I'm Lena DeFlorius.
And I'm Denise Middleton in for Sally. Hope you guys have been enjoying the week so far. Let's see if we have some better weather in store.
All right, so more back and forth on how Houston police interact and work with ICE with another vote at City Council.
Yeah, this all in an effort to restore more than $100 million in state grants. Our Jade Flury joins us live now with the latest.
Yeah, Lena, Denise, after days of back and forth with the state, Houston City Council is walking back parts of its controversial immigration policy. But Governor Greg Abbott says that the city could still lose millions in funding if local law enforcement doesn't comply. And that ordinance does go into effect immediately as an emergency measure. Lena.
Hello. It's 45 minutes after the hour, so imagine you go somewhere because you want to take in the sights, and you're like, did I just find a baby here?
It's a crazy story, okay? New York police are trying to track down the... No, and if you typically fly out of Hobby, you're probably going on Southwest.
Okay, well, one passenger on Southwest telling her story after she says she was forced to buy an extra seat on her flight to Atlanta. And Fox's Kevin Stewart has the story about why. 48 minutes after the hour here. You're probably wondering, do I need my umbrella again today?
I hope not, because mine's broken, Mike.
Oh. Bruno Mars. Now I'm singing in my head. So Bruno Mars was here last night at Toyota Center. He didn't call. He didn't let us know.
Gosh.
Houston is getting so many big acts here.
Yes, as our Coco Dominguez and Rashi Vats spoke about some of the great concerts coming to NRG that you are not going to want to miss.
I actually, you know what, whenever I see that video, I lived right next to Warner Brothers Studios in LA.
Oh, yeah.
So every time I see that, I'm like, that's my house.
Did you know that guy driving by in the black car?
Hi, Bob. Hello to you. Thanks for having us in your home. You're probably looking for a little information. Well, good news. We've got it.
Well, yeah. I'm Denise, for starters.
Hi, Denise.
In case you didn't know, I'd like to introduce myself.
Hi, Denise.
Good name tags.
Actually, they call me D-Nice.
D-Nice.
But, yes.
She's D-Nice.
Sally.
That's not what I call you.
Excuse me? Wait a minute. Let me pull her over to the side.
I don't want to know what people call me. You just keep it to yourself. I don't need to know. It's going to hurt my feelings. So our outlook today is so much different than it has been. Now, not to say...
Your headlines, and we're going to start in Northeast Houston, where there was a deadly shooting last night.
Houston police found a man believed to be in his 30s, shot several times in his car at Laura Copy Road and Burtwood Street.
All right, so let's talk about the back and forth when it comes to how Houston police interact with ICE.
Well, City Council has now voted to change course in an effort to restore more than $100 million in state grants. Jade Flury joins us live with the latest.
Yeah, Denise, Lena, Houston City Council is walking back part of its controversial immigration policy, but Governor Greg Abbott says that the city could still lose millions in funding if local law enforcement doesn't comply. The ordinance takes effect immediately as part of an emergency measure. Denise.
Hi, Jay. Thank you. A civil rights attorney is calling for a massive investigation after a video surfaced showing a Houston police officer repeatedly using racial slurs.
So civil rights attorney Ben Crump spoke to Fox 26 about the video that was posted by Ashley Gonzalez. There'll be this big Hollywood merger, Warner Brothers Discovery. They're going to vote on this possible massive merger with Paramount.
The $111 billion deal was finalized in late February after a high-stakes bidding war with Netflix.
All right, so Spirit Airlines is in trouble again.
All right, the low-cost carrier is in big financial trouble and may go under soon without a lifeline from the White House. So Fox's Brian Webb has a report.
The bird, it's a plane. It's Denise Middleton.
I'm here. Good morning. Good to have you with us.
That's all we can say for ourselves this morning. We're here. We did our best.
Hey,
morning.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that is a lot. Next up Friday, though, so at least there's that. So good morning to you, Sunshine. Let's get you to Mike Escabis, who's over.
That's Texans GM Nick Caserio on what the Texans will possibly do with their first pick. And our Nate the Great is live from First Watch in Sugar Land with more and Wake Up Sports. Hey, Nate, good morning.
All right, so let's talk about Houston police and how they interact with ICE. That has led to a debate that could end up with the city being shorted more than $100 million.
Well, City Council has now voted to change course in an effort to restore more than $100 million in state grants. Our Jade Flury joins us live in the studio with the latest.
Yeah, good morning, y'all. Houston City Council made changes to their immigration ordinance, basically tweaking the language to satisfy Governor Greg Abbott's request. But even with those changes, the governor says that the funding is still frozen until HPD proves that they are on board as well. Approved as an emergency measure, and it is expected to go into effect right away. Denise.
All right, Jade, thank you. A civil rights attorney is calling for a massive investigation after a video surfaced showing a Houston police officer repeatedly using racial slurs.
So civil rights attorney Ben Crum spoke to Fox 26 about that video that I'm sure you've seen by now, posted by Ashley Gonzalez.
It's time now for Nate's Grades. He is live from First Watch in Sugarland with sports. Good morning, Nate.
Good morning, Denise. I tell you what, we're going to start with something.
Hey, well, we're glad to have him. That's for sure.
I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave. That's what I don't want to leave. That's what he said. That does it right there. That does it.
Nate, you think he'll let us borrow a few millions? He doesn't. He won't miss it. I mean, that contract is insane.
He wouldn't tell you. He might tell you. He might tell me no, but he wouldn't tell you no.
Hey, well, worth a shot. Hopefully he's watching. All right, Nate. Thank you. Well, you know what? Speaking of the Texans, they're having a good time.
I feel like TikTok's going to be big.
One of these days.
Yes. You mark my words, Denise Middleton. Mark my words.
Oh,
so good morning to you, and good morning to you, Sunshine. She was like, no one calls me Sunshine. As she was scowling.
I didn't say it like that. But thank you. I'm Denise in for Sally.
And I'm Lena DeFlores.
Oh yeah. Let's check in.
About to tee off here. Hey, thank you for having us in your home this morning. Aren't you glad you're rid of me now?
Houston's morning show starts in a few minutes.